Hey everyone, been a while since I made a video, but I thought I would make something a little bit different today. I just recently reached my goal of Prestige 100 on the Spirit in Dead by Daylight, and I wanted to record and show my first game playing as her after reaching this milestone. You know, it went pretty well. I did get accused of cheating at the end, so that's always a nice compliment to have, but now I have a little montage of some clips that I put together over the time I've been playing the killer. I've been playing her for about 5 or 6 months now. Yeah, and just reached Prestige 100 and wanted to showcase one of my average games. But yeah, without further ado, I hope you enjoy, and let's see how it plays out. Okay, so it does look like we are on Azerov's, which is lovely. Not a huge fan of this particular map variant, to be honest. A lot of the time, the survivors will try. We seem to be lucky, actually. There's no main gen. There's usually a mid gen here. And if they can get that one out of the way, then it's pretty much splitting the map into two, which is really efficient for them. And they are on shack here. Oh, sprint burst user. This will be a fun time. The tag on Meg there. She goes here. This is kind of a bad area for her. Who drops the pallet? Well, it's the pallet. I'm going to break this one because it's kind of a pain. I tend to only break pallets that I really need to. And so we've got a good sort of central hook here. I can hear someone still on that gen. We're going to head straight back and proc Eruption and Pop here. Now we're going with such an aggressive build because it's what's been working really well for me as trying to achieve this goal. I knew she'd do that. So you can hear where they're coming from, and I knew she didn't run far because I could still hear her footsteps, so often in times like that you can kind of bait a vault around. And that's the save on Meg over there. Now we do have time, I think, to reach this before Grim stacks. Wonderful. Well, let's head back and see if we can get Yunjin Lee here. I'm pretty sure she was the one who went for the unhook. And they're very likely going to be using this main strip here a lot to kind of rotate between areas in the map, and it's honestly very good for us here. We have Michaela on the right. Oh, and I don't hit that. Unfortunate. Does move into main here. Does vault back. So predictable. So predictable. We're gonna move back around here. She's probably gonna try and come back around. No, she doesn't. She moves over to this safe pallet here. Pop her. There's Iron Will on Michaela as well. Eruption on that gen. Wonderful. Let's see if we can get a pain res here as well. Though I don't think I have not really anything central, so we're just going to have to go with this one here, I think. Which is absolutely fine. Now, this is good for the team because, as far as I know, most of them are over. Although they did do this gen, I thought it would have been Shack that they did. We know Shack is high progressed, so we're going to want to watch out for that. But there's going to be somebody coming in here soon, presumably. But let's go back and check on Shack for now. I don't really want to camp the hook. Nobody in Shack. Oh, this has been hit by the pain res. Okay, interesting. That does allow them to get the save off, and we do have somebody in mid here, and they have rotated in. There's Yunjin Lee there. Asphalting for some reason. She must be schizophrenic. She does come back around. It's okay though. We do make this, I think. Nice. Let's try and get our hooks somewhere central. And sort of secure our map control here. This is wonderful. We do have a reset over by main building. No one's moving in kind of in this direction. We do have shack popping. And we're looking at a pretty nasty gen spread here, if I'm honest. I think ideally I'd want to keep these 3 gens here if I can. If I'm not able to secure them, that might make things a bit... We do see Meg. She does have sprint burst. So she's going to use that. I don't even know where she went, to be honest with you. And for the save, well played. We do see somebody over there in the distance. And they do make a complete run for it over here. We're going to go for Michaela again. She likely... We do hear her going for the fast vault there. We are able to quickly enter phase again. Dead hard on Michaela. Nice try. Oh, she's not. She's shaking her head at me. Sorry, Michaela. We do have 3 pain rises left at 3 gens. And we're sitting pretty comfortably at 5 hooks. This is not too shabby. We do have main about to be popped here. I will destroy this as well. I don't tend to, but... need to start using some of our pain rises here. In all honesty, I'm okay if they get these 2 gens, because... we do have Yunjin Lee over there injured. Let's try and go for the unhooker here. Does look like it's going to be one of the Megs. She's going to drop that. No, she's not. Very well played. Goes for main. We do get the hit on her there, though. That's nasty. I wasn't sure if she just continued walking or not. She heads over to the TL. Heads for the vault, and that's a down on Meg here. Unfortunately, that is a... oh, well played. Wow. Was that background player? Must have been right. Okay, she's getting a bit of cocky now. It's okay. We just go straight back for Meg here. It's probably the best. See if we can catch a little reset. Oh, she almost vaulted that. That would have been terrible for her. Let's try and cut her off before she gets the fun bus. We do get the down there as well. Very well played from Meg on the flashlight save there, though I will say she doesn't get that, unfortunately, though. Nice try, Meg. Let's try and get her on this hook over here. Once again, looking at some pretty rough gens. We're playing well, but can probably capitalize on the altruism just a little bit here. And bait out some cheeky plays, especially from Meg. We're gonna let her go for the save because most of our gens, well, we have 2 on each side of the map, which is... they're not pressuring any of them. So that's actually great. We now know that these 2 gens are not being progressed, so likely the team is choosing to stay over here. We're going to interrupt the reset here. See if we can get a down on Meg again, because she is Deathic, I believe. She does have Sprint Burst. She's going to use that to her best of her ability. Does go for the double back on the pallet. Well played. Now, at this point, we can anticipate that the other Meg is lingering for the save. And, that is going to be another... oh, why is Dead Hard? Incredible. Now we can go back for the down on Meg here, and that should be a death hook for our Meg. Well played. Now we're going to head straight to main building because it's very likely that they are progressing that. That's okay. Kick that. She goes for the vault. And we're going to head for Michaela. She does have Iron Will, which is going to make things a little bit more difficult. Let's see if we can bait a vault here. Oh, she did have Dead Hard. I knew that, and I still committed to the swing there. That was a... well played. Yeah, that was a good Dead Hard on Michaela there, and I really should be a little bit more careful but when I'm picking up the survivors, because They do indeed have some gnarly perks. We're going to make our way over here because the gen that pops was in this direction, so they're very likely on this gen here. But I doubt they make it. And yeah, just as I expected, we have Yunjin Liao over here, and we're going to go straight for the down on her. She's choosing to die. And was that Lythe? Can't even tell. We're going to want to be careful here because Meg is a little snake and likes to flashlight save, but looks like she's not going to be able to make it over here in time. And that is a nice good hook on Yunjin Lee there. Go ahead and kick this gen. I highly doubt that Meg is bothering really to progress these gens over here. But we'll head over just to make sure that she's not. I don't think she is. No, perfect. So that means we can go back to the hook and safely secure a kill on Yunjin. This team played very well. And this is what I mean when because I've played so many matches at this point, quite competitively, I'm usually going up against teams that are pretty gen efficient, so the force slowdowns is kind of necessary in a lot of situations. I do like running full chase as well, but this tends to be the strongest build to run against very strong teams, and obviously I'm playing to win because I want to level up my girl to her maximum. But now that I've reached Prestige 100, I'm a lot more comfortable in trying some more lenient builds. But this one especially has been very strong, and we're thinking about probably... Where is this hatch? It's not Shack. Mike does reach it. Well played. Alright, and there we have it. First game as P100, and I'm accused of cheating. This is what I love to see. If anything, it's a compliment, you know? She said I was pixel perfect out of phase. I mean, thank you. Thank you. I do try my hardest. But yeah, that's all. Hoping to get to put together a little montage of some clips I've taken over my time playing the killer. It might actually already be out. It just depends on which I decide to upload first, but hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and hopefully you see some more content soon. But yeah, that's all from me.